I'm now at the main attraction of Indore, the Rajwada, or the main palace of the Holkar dynasty. And this is the entrance. As you can see, it's a 7-storied structure. Okay, and the magnificence of is something that you have to look at. It's in a very hustling and bustling area, so you can hear a lot of noise. I'm trying to find the place where I can enter this beautiful architectural wonder. I'm now at the entrance where tourists are allowed, and on the top you can see the Holkar dynasty's symbol, and I'm entering this beautiful wonder, architectural wonder, and what I see right now is already mesmerizing. Jai Bholenath. At the left of the entrance, this is what I see. And now you can see the beautiful carvings, and that is all wooden. All this is absolutely wooden, and you can see the sleek carvings. And this is the main entrance. As you enter, you can see the old manner in which this is the architecture of traditional architecture, I should say, of Maharashtra, because the Holkar dynasty belonged to Maharashtra, and then they were brought here to rule Indore. And this is the courtyard, which is what we see in all traditional Indian architecture, be it the north, be it the south. You have a courtyard which is open, as you can see, and there are a lot of artifacts, beautiful trees kept around here. I will just go around and show you every corner. Okay, you can see this huge brass vessel which is filled with water, and it is often decorated with flowers, and it is right in front of Ganeshji. That is the map which is painted with gold and silver and natural colors, which is talking about it is like the map of this place, of this palace. Old artifacts, as you can see, such beautiful carvings. It's out of stone, and the beauty of the carving. Look at the clothes, how they are sculpted. Every jewelry is carefully sculpted. And these are traditional places in the wall which are used to put lamps, and they have maintained, and these are the traditional, you can see the beams, everything is made up of wood. And this is about the queen, who is highly revered, as she's called as Punya Shlok Ahilyabai Holkar, Her Royal Highness. And these are her various statues that are around Madhya Pradesh and all over India. And these are the temples that she has renovated, reconstructed and constructed a lot of the old temples in India. And she had single-handedly done this work, and she put her treasury open for doing this renovation. And we can see a beautiful structure of Sri Vishnu here, and the intricate, and it's a brass statue. Again, details about the royal family. So Punya Shlok Ahilyabai Holkar ji, her husband, her children, her grandchildren, her great grandchildren, and this is big painting about how Indore looked earlier during her times, with the river Kshipra flowing and old beautiful forts and palaces. And this is, there is no name. It says, oh, this is Srimati Maharani Sanyogita Devi Holkar. So she was, I think, one of her daughter-in-laws. And what an elegant lady. If you can see, I'm trying to get away from that. And oh, beautiful, beautiful. And you have some more artifacts here. This is of Shiva, Shakti, and his bull, which is his vehicle, Shiva's vehicle. And as I was mentioning, another big brass pot here with a lot of flowers in there. And you have more information about Punya Shlok Ahilya Devi Holkarji. And oh, look at this beautiful shivling, this huge shivling, and it is made up of the snake head, and the rest of it is made up of silver, solid silver. And the shivling itself is found in Narmada river, on which Indore is based. And you have beautiful mandala done here. As you can see, this is where the worship takes place. You have his vehicle, the Nandi, here. And now we enter the Holkar dynasty's traditional gods. This is their personal temple. As you can see, I was mentioning about the lamps being kept in those places, specially carved out of in the wall. And you have Shiva, you have a big Bar Krishna here, and this is their traditional deity, Khandoba. Everything is made up of gold and silver. And Ahilyabai Holkar, the Royal Highness, she was, oh, I can see her. Yes, this is a statue made out of brass and copper here. And she was a great Shiva devotee. She devoted her, you can see the shivling in her hands. She was a great devotee. And this is, as I was mentioning, this is their family's symbol. The sun in the middle, the horse, and the bull of Shiva. And view from the beautiful window, come door here, and a beautiful Nataraja, Shiva, a magnificent piece. It is as tall as me. And as I was mentioning, these places are made especially in the walls for lamps, oil lamps. Some more information about Her Royal Highness Punya Shlok Ahilyabai Holkar. And this is Yashwantarao Holkar. I suppose he was her son or a grandson. I'm not very aware of it. It doesn't say here. And you have another one, and there is the Holkar Gallery, which I will take you now to. I'm in the museum now, and the first information board is about Indore and how Indore got its name. It is because of this ancient temple of Indreshwar, okay, which is a Shiva temple, for which Indore was earlier called as Indreshwar, and then it moved on to becoming Indore. Some old artifacts here, which are in quite sad state, as they have been destroyed by many rulers, but these have all been uncovered in close by areas, and some old palaces. I'll take you quickly through what is. This is again a picture, painting rather, of Indore on the banks of Kshipra river. Here we have some a big rifle and some pictures about the army of Indore or the royal family, and some articles that they have used. These are beautiful small boxes, and this one is of brass, and this one looks, it has on it gold design on it. Well, the light is shining, so I cannot get a picture of it. And these were all oil lamps. And look at this huge brass and copper thing, which would be used to heat up water for the royal family. And you have two beautiful old rifles at the back. Some old artifacts, all in brass and copper. A tea kettle, don't miss. All articles used for the royal family, to cook for the royal family. These again were the water pots. And look at that beautiful window. I mean, a simple window, so intricately carved. And you have information about the royal family here. Malla Rao Holkar, who was Ahilyabai Holkar's father-in-law. This is Ahilyabai Holkar. Some huge water pots, and here we have an interesting swords and a shield. And as you can see, just looking at those swords, I don't think I would be able to even pick up one with both hands. And the size of that sword, the shield. Another huge tumbler. It is as tall as me, by the way. And here you have a tapestry which was made out of gold thread. As the light is shining, I don't know whether you can see it that clearly. And it was used for the palanquin. Another picture of a lot of swords and a shield, and as you can see, the orange there with a trishul on it, because they were all devotees of Shiva. They would worship these before they went out for battles. And these are the cannon balls for the cannons that they used, of different sizes. And here is just a miniature presentation of the temple and the people coming in for worship. Another one where they are seeking blessings at the bride and groom are seeking blessings. It's a wedding ceremony that they have portrayed here. And this is when Ahilyabai Holkar is sitting and discussing politics and strategies. And she had prepared her own regiment of women. Punya Shlok Ahilya Devi Holkar. She had a battalion of women. Oh, these are the handlooms. Okay, and as the name suggests, it's a handloom, and this particular sari is called as a Maheshwari sari, and it is a product of Maheshwar, which was where Ahilya Devi Holkar resided later on in life, and she encouraged local handicrafts and local fabrics. Oh, these are weights to measure and weigh things, and another huge two pots here, and you have two big plates and some pictures of the then. Oh, this is the palanquin, this is the palanquin in which the Her Royal Highness the Queen would travel, as well as women of the royal family would travel. And as you can see, the tapestry and it's beautiful. It's brocade, and it would be carried by 4 men in the front and 4 at the back. And this is how the royal family, the women in the royal family, would step out. Now look at this. This is the palanquin for the gods. Okay, we saw the fabric that they put at the bottom first, and now they put a carpet here. This is where the deities would be taken around. And have a look at this beautiful door, which is kept locked right now. There is a lot of renovation going on, so there are all the stories are not open. Just this story is open, so ground and 1. It is a 7-storied palace. So I can't wait to come back again to unravel what I have missed this time. And this is the balcony kind of a thing, with these huge structures out here. They are massive, and everything is wooden, by the way. And I do see a balcony outside, and the fortress around this beautiful palace.